I'm Crystal.
I'm Sandy.
And we're the Casserole Queens. Well, it's the holidays. Thanksgiving and Christmas is stressful enough,
Absolutely.
trying to make the big meal. So why not just have your guests just get up and serve themselves in the morning with a coffee cake? I'm always very excited this time of year because I'm always appreciative of everything that we have. We got this amazing opportunity with Hungry, and then we also are contributing editors to Women's Day. Today is our spiced cranberry coffee cake. The reason why we came up with this recipe is because we had these lovely spiced cranberries. This is a little bit of nutmeg, cinnamon, cloves, a little orange zest, water, and you just cook it on your stove for about an hour and a half. It is so delicious.
The recipe's below. We're not gonna go into it, but we highly encourage you guys to give it a shot because it's freaking awesome. What we've done is we've buttered the casserole pan, 9 by 13 dish. You just wanna put, a few tablespoons of flour in there. Shake it around, shake it.
And I have just put 3 level cups of flour, a teaspoon of salt. We're also gonna take a teaspoon and a half baking soda and baking powder.
I'm gonna get going on the other part of the cake.
Okay.
So these will all merge together as one big happy family.
Yes, they will.
But what we've got in here is 3/4 cup, 1.5 sticks of unsalted melted butter. We're going to beat that. We're gonna add 3/4 of a cup of sugar.
Okay.
The sugar's just going to really kind of fluff along with the butter, and it gets lighter in color and it adds more air into it. Wait for it.
Now.
All right.
I'm gonna get you some buttermilk. We're gonna get 1.5 cups. We're gonna add 3 eggs to this buttermilk.
Okay.
And this is all gonna make it light and fluffy. And actually, since this is kind of full,
You need
I'm not
orange.
gonna use a whisk, I'm gonna use a fork to mix this up with.
You need an orange, so I'm gonna zest. Zesting any kind of fruit, you don't wanna get into the white pithy part of it. You wanna just stay right on the outside because it starts to get bitter the deeper you go.
You want all that essence of the orange.
You want some essence and the oils. Here's your orange.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so you're good to go there.
Yes.
So we're gonna cruise back over. Yeah, actually what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add these dry ingredients back into here.
And it's a nice low speed on the blender. Inevitably, I always turn it on too high and it's everywhere.
And you're wearing it all over your adorable dress.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
This is gonna start to get thick, so that's where the liquid's gonna come in and really moisten this up to be ready to go into the cake pan. Okay, so if you want to start adding that slowly,
It looks amazing.
cake mix, it's a little thick, which is what you're looking for. You're gonna layer half of the cake batter in the bottom. Then these bad boys, Cindy's cranberries, are gonna go in the center of it. This is a really good way to incorporate it. A little bit thicker, right in the center, boom.
Just try to evenly distribute them so you don't have all your cranberries in one bite in the middle of the cake.
Then we're gonna put the rest of this over the top of that. Cover that as best you can. And then we will put more of that magic on there.
Yep.
Before we bake it, we're gonna add walnuts to the top of this, which adds crunch and nuttiness, a really, really good texture change. This is gonna go into a 350-degree oven. That's gonna be in there for about 45 to 50 minutes.
This is beauty. It's a beauty.
It is so good. Just came out of the oven. Crystal's gonna test it.
With a cake tester. It says so right here.
You could also use a toothpick.
Or a fork.
And you're just really looking for it to come out clean.
Clean.
The next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna make just a really simple glaze that goes over the top of this. And all it's gonna do is add a little bit of moisture, a little bit more sweetness, because
Can never get enough sweet.
can't get too much sweet. It's 1.25 cups of powdered sugar. And to that, we're gonna add about 3 tablespoons of milk. And that's just gonna get a nice, thin sauce that's gonna go over the top of it.
And this is just still warm enough to where that's just gonna kind of smooth over really easily and just kind of soak down into the cake. And
Absolutely.
Make it delicious.
You just kind of want to drizzle it over the top, get it as covered as you can. Just kind of spread around,
Oh,
it's
so
basically
good.
covering everything. It's so delicious.
When it kind of cools down completely, it'll just be a nice
Like a little
complete
crust
glaze.
almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crust on top. It's gonna be delicious. You wanna try this bad boy?
I really do. It smells like Christmas in here. It's so fantastic.
I'm gonna go to the end with the more icing.
Yeah, if you would, that would be great for me as well. Oh, come on. The cranberries, they're so rich and sweet.
But but it's really not too sweet. This whole cake doesn't use a lot of sugar. The icing adds a little bit of sweet touch to it, but the cranberries are tart. It's a nice, nice mixture.
Check the recipe out below. Also, Women's Day. It's in the December issue. It's just a lovely recipe, and it's gonna make your whole home smell like the holidays and love, and that's what's important.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Subscribe to Hungry and feed your food obsession.